Hello, fellow Americans. We are living in truly unprecedented times. And let's face it, the reality around us can be quite alarming. As an experienced prepper, I'm reaching out to you today to discuss a topic that demands our immediate attention. The world is changing rapidly, and it's imperative that we take proactive steps to ensure our safety and well-being. This is not just about survival in the traditional sense. It's about empowerment, self-sufficiency, and being prepared for any scenario or even an unforeseen attack on our homeland. Have you ever found yourself pondering the unsettling question, what would happen if grocery stores suddenly shut down or if our reliable water supply was abruptly interrupted? These might seem like far-fetched scenarios, but the truth is that preparing for such emergencies could be the difference between comfort and chaos. Join me as I reveal 15 crucial items that every American should consider hoarding in anticipation of these potential crises. These aren't just ordinary supplies. They're essentials that can make a significant impact on your ability to withstand adversity. So buckle up, because this list could very well empower you to make informed decisions that will safeguard you and your loved ones. Let's get started and ensure that we're ready for whatever curveballs life may throw our way. 15-point mastering traditional navigation tools. We've all become so accustomed to our smartphones and GPS devices that it's hard to imagine managing without them. But here's the reality now. In a true crisis situation, think power outages, natural disasters, or enemy invasions, your trusty tech might let you down. That's when the art of navigation relying on traditional tools is not just useful, it's essential for your survival. Imagine finding yourself in a chaotic environment where satellite signals are jammed and batteries are drained. It's in moments like these that a compass and detailed paper maps covering not just your local area, but the larger state and surrounding regions transform into your lifeline. Having these physical tools on hand isn't just a precaution, it's a smart strategy. When the stakes are high and the world around you is alluringly chaotic, the ability to navigate effectively can mean the difference between safety and danger. But don't just think about having these tools. It's vital to know how to use them. If you've ever relied solely on GPS to get you from point A to point B, now is the time to challenge yourself. Dust off that compass and start familiarizing yourself with reading maps. It's not just a fun hobby, it's an invaluable survival skill that can empower you in rough situations. YouTube tutorials, local survival courses, and practice walks in your area can help you gain confidence with these essential skills. And let's not forget about the utility of other navigation aids. Binoculars, for example, can be indispensable in survival scenarios. Imagine needing to scout an area for potential threats or resources. A pair of rugged binoculars allows you to survey your surroundings from a safe distance, giving you the upper hand in assessing situations before making a move. Additionally, a reliable, sturdy watch or timepiece should be a staple in your survival gear. Time management during emergencies is crucial. It allows you to monitor your activity levels, be aware of how long you've been out in the open, and strategize your next moves with precision. Whether it's keeping track of daylight hours or planning your escape routes, a good watch keeps you in control when chaos reigns. So as you prepare for unexpected situations, whether they stem from natural disasters or societal upheaval, don't merely rely on technology that may fail you at the most critical moment. Equip yourself with traditional navigation tools, hone your skills, and turn them into vital assets for survival. Remember, in the face of adversity, knowledge and preparedness are your greatest allies. 14th point, essential sleeping gear. When preparing for a SHTF scenario or even a potential enemy invasion, having reliable sleeping gear is not just a luxury, it's a necessity. Imagine finding yourself in the midst of chaos, temperatures plummeting unexpectedly, and you have nowhere comfortable to rest. This is where quality sleeping arrangements become paramount. First and foremost, let me emphasize the importance of choosing the right sleeping bag. It's critical to select one that is not only durable, but also rated for various temperature ranges. The sleeping bag isn't just about warmth. It's your cocoon of safety and comfort when the world outside becomes unpredictable. Look for features like water resistance and insulation options, as these can make a significant difference. But that's just the beginning. Now let's talk about the underrated hero of your sleeping setup, portable sleeping pads or inflatable mattresses. You might be thinking, isn't that a bit excessive? In reality, comfort during stressful situations can make a world of difference. After a long day of survival activities, nothing feels better than sinking into a comfy sleeping pad. It also serves as insulation from the cold ground, helping you retain body heat as you sleep. For those who want to take their preparedness to the next level, consider including emergency bivy bags in your gear. These compact, lightweight essentials can be literal lifesavers in dire situations. They offer critical warmth and protection from the elements when you need to set up camp quickly and without. One of the best strategies you can adopt is to keep a dedicated set of these sleeping essentials in your bug out bag. Why is this crucial? Well, during an emergency, time is your enemy. The last thing you want is to waste precious moments searching for your gear amid a chaotic evacuation. Having a ready-to-go bug-out bag means you're primed and prepared to move at a moment's notice with everything you need for a good night's rest already packed. 13 home security essentials. When it comes to ensuring your personal safety during uncertain times, the security of your home is vital. Your home should be a fortress, a place where you feel completely safe and secure. Start by bolstering your doors and windows. It's not just about keeping out those who may wish you harm. It's about creating an environment where you can relax without fear. For instance, consider installing reinforced doors that can withstand attempts at forced entry, along with sturdy window lock. Next, let's talk technology. In today's world, a robust home security system can provide invaluable peace of mind. Installing security cameras and motion detectors not only provides a visual deterrent, but also enables you to monitor your property from a distance. Many modern systems can send alerts directly to your phone, giving you that immediate sense of awareness. And don't overlook alarms. They can be loud and attention-grabbing, potentially scaring off intruders before they even make it through your front door. But remember, these systems may rely on power sources. Consider investing in solar-powered security devices that can continue functioning even if the grid goes down. This adds an essential layer of resilience to your preparations. Now, here's something a lot of people overlook. Your evacuation plan. In the event that you cannot stay in your home, knowing exactly where you will go and how to get there is crucial. Prepare multiple routes to different secure locations and ensure everyone in your household is fully briefed on the plan. This includes having a designated safe rendezvous point where you can all meet in case you get separated during an emergency. The NACOS during a sudden incident, the noise, the panic, and the fear. Having that predetermined meeting spot could be the difference between finding your loved ones quickly or spending valuable time searching. Additionally, make sure to communicate your plans with trusted friends or family outside of your immediate circle. They might provide a safe haven if your usual plans fall through, and you'll want to have someone on the same page in case of emergencies. This proactive approach to home security ensures that you're not just prepared, but are also cultivating a sense of agency in a world filled with uncertainty. Remember, it's not just about the items in your toolkit. It's about creating a holistic strategy for peace of mind. Your home should not only serve as your sanctuary, but should be equipped to protect your loved ones and create a stronghold against outside threats. When the time comes, being prepared could make all the difference. 12-point, essential hygiene and sanitation supplies in any crisis scenario, whether it's a power grid failure or the chaos following an enemy invasion. Keeping your personal hygiene and sanitation in check is not just important. It's absolutely essential. Imagine the stresses of the situation compounded by the potential outbreak of illness. That's why you need to be prepared. The spread of diseases can be alarmingly rapid in confined environments, making cleanliness a top priority. So let's dive into the crucial items you need to hoard to maintain hygiene sanitation. First and foremost, stock up on those basic personal hygiene products that we often take for granted. Think about the essentials: soap, toothpaste, toothbrushes, and deodorant. These items, while easily obtained now, will be priceless when traditional supply chains are disrupted. And remember, for our female viewers, feminine hygiene products should not be overlooked. Ensure you have enough supplies to get through tough times. Now, let's address sanitation needs. Toilet paper can become a rare commodity overnight, so it's crucial to have ample stock. But if it runs out, what's your backup plan? Enter baby wipes and hand sanitizer. These items become indispensable in a situation where running water is no longer an option. They not only help keep your hands clean, but can also serve as a refreshing alternative for personal hygiene. Speaking of water, waste management becomes a pivotal issue when toilets can't be flushed. Have you thought about your solution? It's time to consider alternatives like a portable toilet or even supplies for building a composting toilet. You'll want to set a concrete plans ready to execute, ensuring you maintain a sanitary living environment. Don't forget the importance of garbage bags. You'll need plenty for waste management. They will help you manage refuse effectively, preventing the attraction of pests and maintaining a semblance of cleanliness in your home base. Another often overlooked aspect is laundry. If washing machines become a luxury, how will you handle dirty clothes? A washboard paired with biodegradable soap can be a game changer. This simple solution means you'll still have clean clothes, which is vital for both hygiene and morale. Finally, remember that staying clean is not just about the physical aspect. It significantly impacts your mental well-being. In desperate times, looking after yourself can boost your spirits, enhance your ability to think clearly, and ultimately help you react calmly to any situation that arises. 11th point, mastering fire. When it comes to prepping for the unexpected, be it a natural disaster or a more intense scenario like an enemy invasion, fire is not just a comfort. It's a critical survival tool. Without fire, your chances of maintaining warmth, cooking food, purifying water, and protecting yourself from threats dramatically decrease. So the question is, how can you ensure you have reliable fire starting capabilities in any situation? First off, let's talk about tinder. This small yet mighty element is the foundation for starting any fire. You want to have easy to find materials like cotton balls soaked in petroleum jelly, dried leaves, or even commercial fire starters tucked away in your prep kit. These materials ignite with minimal effort and work wonders when conditions aren't perfect, allowing you to get that flame roaring even in the most challenging circumstances. Once you've got the tinder, you can't overlook the need for solid fuel sources. While most will reach for wood, it's essential to think outside the traditional materials, especially when access to wood may be limited. Enter alternative fuels like propane or kerosene, which are especially handy if you're using portable stoves or heaters. But hold on, a quick reminder, storing these fuels isn't something to take lightly. You must follow safety protocols and ensure you're adhering to local regulations, as improper storage could lead to disastrous outcomes. However, owning fire starting tools and fuels isn't enough. It's like having an arsenal of fire making gear, but never understanding how to wield them properly. That's where practice comes in. Engage with your gear. Get comfortable lighting fires under various conditions, be it rain, wind, or even snow. Create a simple backyard fire pit or practice in a controlled environment. This hands-on experience will elevate your confidence and preparedness levels, ensuring you can ignite a fire when it matters most. As we gear up for potential threats, it's crucial to realize that this isn't merely about ticking off another box on your prepping checklist. Instead, it's about ensuring you have the skills and tools necessary for survival and comfort during crises. Situations we're all hoping to avoid but must be ready for nonetheless. Remember, fire is more than a mere source of heat. It's a lifeline in survival scenarios. Mastering the art of creating and maintaining fire should be high on your priority list in any serious preparation plan. Equip yourself with knowledge, practice diligently, and turn your fire starting skills into a life-saving asset when the going gets tough. 10 essential communication devices. When disaster strikes, the chaos can be overwhelming, and reliable communication is paramount. In our fast-paced digital world, we often take seamless connectivity, but in scenarios like high if it's the fan or even an enemy invasion, our usual methods of communication, like cell phones, may fail us. That's why focusing on the right communication tools can make a significant difference between staying informed or being left in the dark. First up on the list is a battery-powered or hand crank emergency radio. This invaluable device serves as your lifeline to critical weather alerts and updates on any unfolding situation when traditional channels are compromised. Imagine being able to tune into life-saving information about imminent threats or changes in the environment, even when the power grid is down. It's not just a convenience. In emergencies, it's a necessity. Next, let's consider intergroup communication. The likelihood of being separated from your loved ones during a crisis is higher than you might think. This is where two-way radios or walkie-talkies shine. Equipped with good range and battery life, these devices allow you to maintain contact with family and friends, especially in remote locations where cell networks may be non-existent. In situations where every second counts, being able to relay messages instantly can be a game changer. If you're seeking something more advanced, satellite phones are worth considering. Yes, they come with a heftier price tag, but in a scenario where all traditional communication networks have collapsed, their value can be immeasurable. A satellite phone keeps you connected to the outside world, allowing you to reach emergency services, loved ones, or simply receive crucial information when you need it most. Lastly, let's not forget about the age-old physical map. These tangible tools can be lifesavers in emergencies, as they do not rely on battery power or cell service. In a world where GPS is so readily available, having a map of your local area and beyond can aid in navigation when technology fails. Make it a habit to keep a few maps in your emergency kit and learn how to read them effectively. 9. Emergency food supplies. When the SHTF or there's a looming threat, having a well-thought-out emergency food supply is non-negotiable. You should aim for around 20-30 pounds of food per person per year, which gives you a solid base for survival. Among the best options are energy bars. These power pack snacks are compact and calorie dense, making them ideal for emergency situations. They typically contain a good balance of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, essential for keeping your energy levels high when it matters most. However, keep in mind that energy bars can degrade over time, so it's crucial to implement a rotation system and refresh your stock regularly. Aiming for approximately 365 bars per person for a year is a solid target, ensuring you're prepared for an extended period. In addition to energy bars, don't overlook commercially prepared emergency food supplies. These have been specifically engineered for long-term storage, with some lasting up to 25 years while maintaining nutritional balance. It's vital to follow the manufacturer's guidelines for storage, as the quantities required can vary significantly depending on the product. Now, let's dive into some critical tips to ensure your food supply remains effective. First and foremost, establish a rotation system for your stockpile. This is essential, especially for items with shorter shelf lives. The last thing you want is to find yourself with expired food when you need it the most. Store your supplies in a cool, dry, and dark place. Think basements or cellars, but be sure to choose an area that isn't prone to flooding or humidity. Balancing your stockpile is equally important. Aim for a nutritional mix that includes proteins, carbs, fats, vitamins, and minerals. This balance will help maintain health over extended periods. Don't forget to take into account any special dietary needs for your family members, including food allergies. And we can't talk about emergency preparedness without mentioning water, your most vital resource. Having a safe water supply and reliable methods for both purification and storage is paramount. Familiarize yourself with local edible plants. This knowledge can be a lifesaver if your established stockpile runs low. Consider investing time in local courses or picking up a few books on foraging. If you have the means and space, planning for a vegetable garden is a fantastic way to supplement your supplies, offering access to fresh produce when you need it most. Raising small livestock like chickens for eggs is another excellent strategy to boost your food security. Fresh food can change the game in a crisis, providing not only sustenance, but also a sense of normalcy during chaotic times. By taking these steps, you can build a food supply that is both practical and life-saving. Eighth point, barter items. When preparing for potential crises, it's essential to think beyond the basics and truly consider what could be invaluable in a barter economy. Picture yourself in a scenario where traditional currency has lost its power. What will you trade? First on the list are comfort items like cigarettes and coffee. Even in tough times, these items will have passionate traders willing to exchange them for goods. Then there's ammunition, an absolute must-have for survival and security. In a world where hunting and protection become crucial, ammunition will be worth its weight in gold. But trading doesn't stop at goods. Let's not overlook the smaller essential. Multi-tools, durable knives, and simple items like nails will be worth their weight when people need to make quick repairs. Hygiene products, imagine being without soap or sanitary supplies, will become highly sought-after luxury items in desperate times. Moreover, consider your personal skills. If you possess medical knowledge, mechanical abilities, or can grow food, your expertise becomes a form of currency itself. Skills cannot be stolen, and they will always be in demand. As you prepare for possible emergencies, don't just stockpile physical goods. Think about what skills and items will be the most useful for bartering. Start gathering now while these resources are still affordable. Your future self will thank you. 7 essential tools for survival and repair. When it comes to surviving a crisis, having a robust toolkit is not just an advantage, it's a necessity. Imagine facing a prolonged emergency where the ability to repair, maintain, and even build can determine your safety and comfort. Without the right tools, what starts as a minor inconvenience can rapidly escalate into a serious problem. So let's dive into the essential items that should be front and center in your survival toolkit. First and foremost, your toolkit should comprise versatile basics. Every survivalist should have hammers, screwdrivers, pliers, wrenches, and a good quality saw at their disposal. These are the backbone of any repair job, allowing you to tackle a wide array of tasks from simple fixes to complex constructions. But don't stop there. Make sure you complement these tools with the right supplies. Items like nails, screws, duct tape, super glue, and a length of sturdy rope can turn a simple project into a success story. These materials are invaluable when you need instant repairs or creative solutions to unexpected challenges. But let's not overlook the specialized tools. If you have the skills, consider adding electrical and plumbing tools to your arsenal. In a survival scenario, having the ability to assess and fix electrical systems or plumbing issues can literally save your life or someone else's. Nothing is more empowering than knowing you can keep essential systems running when help is far away. And remember those multi-tools? These compact multifunctional gadgets offer a myriad of solutions fitting seamlessly into any survival kit. They are the Swiss Army knife of tools, perfect for quick fixes or emergency situations where space and weight matter. Now think beyond just repairs. In a survival scenario, being able to adapt your environment for safety or efficiency is crucial. Tools like axes or hatchets are indispensable for gathering wood, whether you need fuel for warmth, cooking, or even fortifying your shelter. Shovels come into play for digging, whether to create a safe perimeter or to make necessary modifications to your environment. And let's not forget the crowbar. This mighty tool can help with prying open stubborn doors or crates, giving you access to potentially life-saving resources. Here's a pro tip. A stock up on essential spare parts for your most crucial equipment. In situations where you can't just dash to the store, having these spare parts on hand can mean the difference between having a running generator or being stuck in the dark. Being prepared can turn potentially disastrous situations into manageable challenges. 6 the essential toolkit for thriving in a crisis. In a long-term disaster scenario, you can bet that your local grocery store won't be well stocked. This is where the real game changer emerges. And let's dive into why hoarding seeds and essential gardening tools is absolutely crucial for your survival plan. Start by collecting a diverse range of non-GMO heirloom seeds. Why heirloom? Because they empower you to harvest seeds from your crops and plant them again the following season. This isn't just about cutting costs. It's about creating your own sustainable food ecosystem. Imagine the security of having a continuous food supply right in your backyard. Consider the vegetables and fruits that will thrive in your specific climate. You don't want to waste precious time, effort, and resources on plants that won't make it. But remember, seeds alone won't do the trick. You also need the right equipment to turn your gardening dreams into reality. Think shovels, hose, rakes, and watering cans. These tools are not just purchases. They are valuable investments in your survival strategy. And let's talk about your soil. It's the foundation for your garden's success. Investing in compost or quality fertilizers can greatly enhance your garden's productivity. But here's the kicker. Don't wait until disaster strikes to learn the ropes of gardening. Start now. The more you practice, the more equipped you'll be to handle any situation that arises. Gardening is a skill that builds over time, and in times of crisis, having that knowledge could be the difference between thriving and just scraping by. 5, essential protective gear for survival. When preparing for any survival scenario, it's vital to focus on protective gear that can withstand the elements and keep you safe. Start with a quality base layer that traps warmth close to your body. Then add an insulating layer to ensure you stay cozy even in the chilliest conditions. Finally, a durable outer layer is crucial to shield you from harsh winds and unexpected rain. You'll want to be ready for anything nature throws your way. Don't overlook your feet. They're your lifeline when traversing rugged terrain or covering long distances. Invest in high-quality boots that are both sturdy and comfortable, designed to keep blisters at bay and support you on your journey. While these might seem like minor details, in a survival situation, they can be the difference between comfort and struggle. As for broader threats, consider advanced gear like gas masks or NBC suits. These are not just for films. In the event of a chemical attack or nuclear fallout, having the right protective equipment can be life-saving. Lastly, don't forget to have a well-prepared bug-out bag filled with sturdy, comfortable clothing. Time is precious in a crisis, so ensure your gear is pre-packed and ready to grab at a moment's notice. In a fast-paced emergency, every second counts, and being prepared could make all the difference. 4, portable cooking solutions. When it comes to prepping for uncertain times, having portable cooking equipment is an absolute game changer. Imagine being able to whip up a hot meal in the great outdoors or in your backyard during a crisis. This is where your trusty camping stove or solar cooker comes into play. Picture a solar cooker that harnesses the power of the sun, allowing you to prepare meals without needing any. But let's be real, having the stove is only half the battle. You need to ensure you're stocked up on the right kind of fuel, whether it's propane, button, or even solid fuel tablets. Make sure you have ample supplies to keep your cooking options open. And if you're looking to channel your inner pioneer, consider investing in a Dutch oven. These rugged pieces of cookware are perfect for cooking over an open flame. And trust me, they're not just for grandma's kitchen. Don't forget about the importance of lightweight, durable cooking utensils that fit your portable setup. There's no point in lugging a heavy skillet that won't even work with your stove. In a world where your usual kitchen may not be an option, having reliable and efficient cooking methods can make all the difference. It's about keeping life as normal as possible and ensuring you can enjoy warm, nutritious meals no matter the situation. So as you build your prepper kit, prioritize your cooking equipment. Like, don't thank yourself later when you're able to serve up a hot meal when everything else seems chaotic. 3, power and energy solutions. When preparing for an SHTF scenario or an unexpected emergency, one of your top priorities should be ensuring you have reliable power sources. Imagine being cut off from communication and information. Yikes, right? Start by investing in solar chargers. They're fantastic for keeping your essential devices like phones and radios operational, all without depending on the grid. But let's not stop there. Portable generators. These units can be a game changer during a power outage, but remember, safety first. Proper fuel storage is crucial to prevent mishaps in already stressful situations. Now, let's dive into batteries. Stock up on the right sizes for your essential gear. And if possible, choose rechargeable options. Pair them with your solar chargers for an eco-friendly power solution that's sustainable in the long run. Also, don't overlook hand crank flashlights or lanterns. These old school gadgets are incredibly effective and require no batteries at all. And for those feeling adventurous, consider investing in larger setups like solar panels or wind turbines. While they might seem pricey up front, their ability to keep you energized during prolonged outages is unmatched. 2, essential first aid kit supplies. When preparing for potential emergencies like SHTF scenarios or an enemy invasion, one of the most crucial items to hoard is a comprehensive first aid kit. But let's be honest, this isn't just about tossing a few band-aids and some antiseptic into a bag. You need a fully equipped kit that can handle a wide spectrum of injuries, from minor scrapes to significant trauma. First, ensure your kit is stocked with an ample supply of bandages, various sizes of gauze, antiseptics for cleaning wounds, antibiotic ointments for preventing infections, and pain relievers to tackle discomfort. Don't overlook essentials like scissors for cutting materials, medical tape to secure bandages, and tweezers to remove splinters or debris. And here's a pro tip. If for anyone in your family relies on prescription medications, be sure to include those as well. Running low on vital medication during a crisis can be a serious setback. But there's more. Having the supplies is only half the battle. Knowledge is power. Take the time to educate yourself on basic first aid techniques and CPR. Better yet, why not dive deeper and learn advanced medical skills? In dire situations, the ability to act quickly and effectively can be a lifesaver. Consider adding specialized items like tourniquets to halt severe bleeding, splints to immobilize fractures, and wound closure strips for serious lacerations. These tools can make a world of difference when professional medical help is unavailable. Lastly, don't forget the value of resources. A manual or guidebook on emergency care can be invaluable when every moment counts, guiding you through critical medical decisions. The better prepared you are, the more confident you'll feel in any situation. 1, water purification supplies. In any survival situation, be it a natural disaster or an unexpected enemy invasion, access to clean water is non-negotiable. Start by stocking up on essential water purification supplies. Think of your purification tablets as versatile heroes in your prepper arsenal. They boast a long shelf life, making them perfect for any scenario. Next on the list is bleach. Store a couple gallons in a cool, dark spot, but don't forget to rotate your stock every 6 months to ensure maximum potency. Consider getting crafty with DIY solutions. Materials like sand, charcoal, and cloth can become your best friends when building makeshift filters. But it's not just about hoarding supplies. Maintaining and regularly testing your equipment is crucial to ensure everything functions smoothly when the time comes. Don't let minor mistakes lead to unhealthy water issues. Knowledge is power. Educate yourself on the right methods to purify water and avoid common pitfalls. Additionally, make sure you have ample large food-grade containers for storing water. Diversification is key. Having multiple purification methods at your disposal will safeguard your water supply. Lastly, familiarize yourself with local water sources. Streams, lakes, and wells can become invaluable lifelines in a crisis. This proactive approach isn't just being paranoid. It's about being prepared. Water is essential for survival, and ensuring access to clean, safe water is a fundamental step in protecting yourself and your loved ones. Remember, when it comes to preparedness, hope for the best but plan for the worst.